Halloween edition 2024. We are joined today by Megan and Marley. And this is going to be the third installment in the Mini Monster Madness. I sent a picture out of all of the monsters included. There's 16 monsters. And the way it's going to work is we're going to present who's matched up, who's fighting each other, and then based on what we say will be a spot in the wheel. For who wins is going to be a spot in the wheel, and then we will spin it to see who advances. Well, do we want to start out with who's the favorite to win for you two right now?
I mean, it's pretty obvious. You can see what I'm wearing on my shirt right now. I'd have to go with Michael Myers. I think I've gone with him the last 2 years. As far as the path goes, he definitely has a tough interdivision to start, but I think if he can break out of the top fourth of the bracket, then he has a chance to make a Final Four run, not a championship run.
Who's the favorite?
Considering I just looked at the the contestants, I think I'm gonna go with the the Gula.
Is it the Sinister?
Yeah. The Gula.
Yeah, I don't even know what his name is.
The Sinister guy. I think he has a name. I'm not sure what it is, but he is he's able to like jump through dimensions. Like he's got some serious energy to him. So I feel like it's gonna be really hard to take him out.
So that's your prediction. Mountain Warrior's prediction is Emotep to get his second title. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the Trap guy, I don't know what his name is, he's going to pull out a win today. No, he's not a grabber, the Trap, that guy. I think he's gonna shock the world and win this tournament.
I don't know who that is.
So the first matchup we have here is Long Legs, Nicolas Cage versus Sinister, Megan's favorite to win it all. And Long Legs is doing his hand moves and singing, so it's quick.
I mean, if you watched our review of Long Legs, I think you can agree that Nicolas Cage's character is definitely scary at times, but when he gets a little too goofy, I need more coin out of him. I mean, he obviously has some interdimension or some kind of ability to be able to communicate to the other side, but this one's a pretty clear cut and dry fight in my opinion. The Sinister Demon by far would take him out in various ways. I kind of see that one being a one-hit type fight. Like, I just don't see what Nicolas Cage can do in that fight. So I'm going with the Sinister Demon.
I mean, I also saw Long Legs, and I don't think whatever that thing is, like, has any powers besides being weird.
Doing that.
I mean, I thought he did have powers, but that was something else in the movie. And, I mean, in comparison to the Gula, I think there's no argument. It's definitely the Sinister guy taking the gold.
Yeah, I think the Sinister guy is gonna win it. Bagula, whatever his name is. Yeah, whatever his name is, I think the Sinister guy is gonna get this win. Long Legs gonna be doing his crazy singing, but I don't think he's gonna move on. Alright, so it's gonna be 4-1.
I swear.
Let's make sure this actually records. Okay, the wheel is spinning. Yeah, 3-1 in the wheel, and okay, it'll be Sinister advancing to the next round. Okay, and the next matchup is Ellie versus the Imaginary Bear. And quick thoughts on this matchup.
Yeah, this one's a pretty quick one as well. Ellie's gonna one punch, one shot. Like you always see in the comment section of your channel, Ellie one shots the teddy bear demon because all you need to take him out is a pair of scissors. That's from what we saw. So Ellie wins that one by far in a dominant fashion.
Megan, what do you think?
Yeah, definitely Ellie. If scissors is the thing that's going to take down the bear. I don't even know if we can kill Ellie because she's already dead. So.
Ellie just won the championship last year, so I think she's on a roll. She's definitely going to cruise through this first round, which means in the wheel spin, it will be 3-1. Okay, so the wheel is being spun. It's a 3-1 chance once again, but it's in favor of Ellie, and it looks like she will get the win, and the Imaginary Bear goes down in the first round. All right, so the next matchup is Valak the Nun versus Jason. And what do we think?
This is definitely a tougher matchup, definitely the toughest one so far that we've covered, but I'd have to go with Valak at the end of the day. Valak's a very strong demon. She has a lot of abilities. She definitely has some weaknesses that we saw in the Nun movies, but as much as I do like Jason, Jason's a powerful being and has a lot of very good fight moves. I don't know. This would definitely be a fight to the death, and for some reason I have to give Valak the edge, but Jason would definitely put up a good fight.
I think, I don't know, this is a tough matchup. I think Valak will get the win, even though she hasn't been too impressive in the latest movies, but she's a supernatural being, and I think she's going to have the edge against Jason in this battle. Megan, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, when you're going up against like an actual, I guess, person monster thing versus a supernatural who can teleport, possess, has all these abilities, there's just no question that it's going to be Valak.
So spinning the wheel again. Valak has a 3-1 chance, and Valak will win. So far, no upsets. So the final match on the left side is the trap guy, I don't know his name, versus the grabber. So what do we think here?
I mean, maybe it's a little bit of recency bias, but we did just see Trap not that long ago, and something about that character was a very interesting. It's almost like you only got to see the very like outside of this character, but you did not get to see a lot of what he could be when he's fully in his mode of being a murderer, and you do get some of that when he's asking the one girl to open the door in the bathroom, and you start to get tap into how psycho he is. But the grabber is cool, and he had some cool moments in that movie, but he was taken out by a kid at the end of the day. So this would be a pretty even fight, but the one thing I can say about the trap guy is he always found a way to get out of every situation, and even at the end he did. So this time is the same way. He'd find a way to work his way out of a situation and find a way to come out with a victory. So I'm going with the trap guy.
I did not see the movie that the trap guy was in. Now, I believe you don't know his name.
Clark?
Look that up.
But, I mean, Jake made some good points that a kid did take the grabber out. His weakness is his mask.
He also did target kids. He didn't target adults.
That's true. So, I mean, these two would never actually realistically meet up and fight, but the grabber does have some pretty weird weaknesses where it just would be easy to take him out. So definitely the Clark guy.
Yeah, Clark is going to advance. Obviously, he's my favorite to win it all. His name is not Clark, but the trap guy will advance to face Jason and the nun, whoever wins that one. Being spun again. I don't know if it's screen recording. The Butcher has a 3-1 chance. The wheel is lagging really bad, and
Butcher
I don't think there's. Now we're moving on to the right side of the bracket. We have Emotep versus Pennywise for the first round. So quick thoughts.
These are two definitely heavyweights here, and obviously Emotep has what it takes to win this thing. He won it the first time we had this tournament. He has a ring. Not many people can say that. Only him and Ellie can say that. And Pennywise, while he's also powerful and has a lot of abilities, he was also like the grabber taken out by kids at the end of the day. He also targets kids, so I'm gonna have to lean towards Emotep because he
Targets adults too.
yeah, but mainly kids.
He's right.
Mainly kids. He draws them with a balloon. So because of that, that loses points, and I'm gonna have to give the edge to Emotep because Emotep, once he's there, is a plague on Earth, and he's
An
gonna
unholy flesh.
and he's going back. So I'm going with Emotep.
So, Megan?
I think Emotep is I think he would put up a good fight, honestly. But Pennywise has the power to detect your fear.
But is he afraid of anything?
I definitely think Emotep is afraid of
Cats.
I mean,
Oh, that's true.
Emotep is afraid of cats. He's capable of love, so Pennywise could use a Knox to the Moon as, something like
sure.
that. So I think Pennywise would come out. But it would be a very bloody fight. Like, I think it would be very
Bloodbath.
close, but I think Pennywise would come out.
That's true. I forgot he's actually afraid of cats. I think this still has to go to Emotep, though. He's won a championship already, has the experience, and yeah, I think he's going to come in and defeat Pennywise. Okay, so 2-1 in the wheel. Pennywise versus Emotep, and it'll be Emotep again. There's not one upset yet. And I'm kind of surprised, because when I did the Monster Madness, there were it actually spun around a lot closer. Emotep advances, and so the next matchup is the Ram versus Michael Myers for the next matchup.
Yeah, I mean, this one for me, as you can see what I'm wearing, I guess it's almost like the Kirk Herbstreit pick. He's not allowed to pick because he's calling the game, but
Biased.
I mean, honestly, both these characters I'm a huge fan of. I think he's probably the most powerful demon, to be honest. one of the only ones to use Valak. He literally uses her in this movie for like 2 seconds. He tells her what to do and she does
It's
it.
a little confusing.
But he tells her what to do. But I don't care how powerful the Ram is. Michael Myers is a different being, excluding the Halloween Ends movie. Before that, he's winning this battle. And it's going to be an interesting fight, but Michael Myers is going to find a way to flop his way off balconies and win this battle. So I'm going with Michael Myers. I have to. I'm wearing a shirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Michael Myers as well because he's obviously a fan favorite, and the Ram is too overpowered. So I'm gonna go with Michael in this situation. Megan, what's your pick?
I mean, the Ram is supernatural, and my rule is like if you're supernatural, there's no way you can be beaten because of all your abilities. But Michael Myers has done some shifty stuff. Survived crazy weird injuries where
Unexplained.
he shouldn't survive. I guess he would be supernatural too. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with the Ram though.
Though we don't know, but let's find out. And the wheel spin is 2-1 in favor of Michael, and it might land. Oh, it barely lands on Michael. Goodness gracious, that was a close matchup. Barely found the statue, and there is still not been one upset yet, which is shocking. The next matchup is Bob versus the Thing.
No.
There's
Bob.
no question here. It's definitely not gonna be Bob.
I don't know. I was hoping to see him face off against a Smile in an opening round. I didn't realize this was happening in the second round, the first round.
Yeah, this is the first round.
But
Bob's got a tough matchup.
it's a tough matchup for Bob, but there really isn't a way for Bob to be mimicked. There's only one Bob. I guess obviously the Thing is very powerful and really can't be beaten in any possible way. Like you just said, I think it's time for an upset. So I'm pulling the upset here. Bob is gonna pull it out somehow. I don't know how he's gonna do it, but he deserves some redemption for how they treated him in Beetlejuice too.
Yeah, I think the Thing has this sealed, unfortunately. I like Bob, and he has a chance in this matchup, but yeah, unfortunately the Thing is going to win. Megan, what do you
Definitely the thing. Bob is no way.
think? He does have a really epic run in Beetlejuice, so down the
But
street.
excluding the run,
He also
is
has
not
leadership.
gonna
He also
fight.
has leadership abilities, as you see.
We have leadership abilities. Not gonna do anything for him by the end, Jake.
Alright, so Bob has not much of a chance here. 2 out of 3. It's spinning around, and Bob does pull it off.
Oh!
First upset at Monster Madness. Bob somehow advances. I'd love to see how he pulled out that win, but
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, what?
Bob's a relative to that thing.
Oh, okay.
no.
That's true. That's true. How do we know that's actually Bob? Maybe that's actually
Yeah.
a thing. Maybe.
I think the Thing actually won and pretended to be Bob.
So that could actually be a positive going forward.
The final matchup is the Smile Demon, who's a very controversial character in this tournament, Jake's favorite, versus Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, as you saw in my review of Smile 2, I'm not the biggest fan of this thing. He just rigs everything to his own abilities, and I have to give him credit. He has some boss music. He has some very good abilities. He can almost alter reality to where you don't even know what's going on when you're possessed with this thing. And he also has the height. Now, his agility I question, because when he's in his full form, you only see him kind of standing there crawling around. But obviously there's not very many weaknesses for the Smile Demon. But because of my first point of him rigging things, this is also where it feeds right into Freddy. Freddy likes to rig things to his abilities too. And
Yeah.
I'm assuming the Smile thing has to sleep at some point. I mean, I don't know, I can't prove that. But
No.
maybe that's when he uses the nighttime stuff, Freddy uses that to his advantage. So I'm going with Freddy, and Freddy's going to end up pulling. It'll be a close battle to start, and Freddy's going to pull away late.
Yeah, I think the Smile Demon might win this. It's going to prey on trauma and stuff. I'm pretty sure Freddy Krueger has a lot of trauma and effed up past. So I think he will use that. The Smile Demon is too powerful and he will win this. So I will pick him. Megan, what do you think?
I feel like in order for the Smile Demon to really get someone to their vulnerable state is to have that person experience trauma and be vulnerable. But Freddy's
That's true.
he's a predator. He's a bad guy.
He uses trauma
So
to his advantage.
he causes trauma. So I really don't think he could ever be affected by watching
No.
someone die. I think he would enjoy it.
That's true. That was actually an interesting question about that movie is how would it react to someone who's effed up like that?
Right. So
I don't know.
I think Freddy would pull this out, but the Smile Demon is very strong. I just think,
Okay, Freddy.
yes, I'm picking Freddy.
The screen record later. Wheel is spinning around and it barely lands on Freddy Krueger, so the Smile Demon somehow goes down. Now, this might not be real. By the end, he might have won, but
Well, this is real. Right?
as of right now, Freddy has advanced. Sinister versus Ellie in the next matchup. So, what do we think there?
I mean, once again, it's not that. I mean, Ellie's coming off a championship run, so she's very hot right now and hitting all cylinders with these battles. So I do like the Sinister Demon, but there's some things I question with the Sinister Demon, like Percy putting himself in pictures when he's really exposing who he is to people. So my point is, Ellie's already dead, and they really can't take her out. Like the Sinister Demon was in the bottom of a pool looking up, and that's right when Ellie's gonna flop in there in a boiling hot water. But I'm gonna go with Ellie. Ellie's gonna pull it out.
Yeah, I have to say Ellie as well. She's defending champ, and I don't think she's gonna have a problem here. What do you think?
I don't think, honestly, anything could go against the Sinister guy.
Really?
He's too strong. He can transfer himself in different realms. Like,
Yeah, but he targets
to be
her
able
with-
to do that, and like, he has no weaknesses at all. I mean, that first one
At
is
all?
different from the second one. He got away in that first one, and he'll continue to torture families. I mean, they never even stopped him.
Yeah.
So now we have the wheel spinning, 2-1 in Ellie's favor. It's spinning around, and it might land on Sinister. Oh, it's still going. Wait.
Are you serious?
No, it barely landed on Sinister. And Ellie's run to repeat came to an end. That was a really close wheel spin, but Sinister moves on, and that's your pick,
I
right?
want to recount.
That's your pick, right, man? I guess it is.
Yeah.
So now let's go to the next matchup, which is it was Valak versus Trap.
Oh, God.
Right? Again, versus Trap.
Butcher.
Valak
Butcher.
versus Clark.
Yes.
I do like the Butcher a lot. Valak definitely has him in this one. I don't know
Are you
what
serious?
I don't know what the Butcher's gonna do against Valak. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess he
the
can.
person.
I guess he can swat his way out of there. Or maybe
He's
try
gonna
to
figure it
trigger,
out.
but that's gonna be he can figure out a lot of crap, but that's taken it to a different level. Like the first matchup was with a human. This one's with a extra dimensional
Terrestrial.
thing here. So I'm going with Valak because the Butcher is just gonna be he can't do anything to her really.
May, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, this isn't even a fight. Like, he's a human, she's a demon. Like, there's no comparison. She could possess him and have him spontaneous combust.
But see, here's the thing. My favorite to win this all is the Trap guy. Obviously, Valak is very powerful, and she does a lot, but she preys on people being afraid. And the Trap guy is not easily scared. Remember in that movie, they say he's used to this. He's cool under pressure, and he knows what he's doing. And I think he's gonna get this win again.
Okay, well, if he moves on, then he's gonna go against some really tough competitors, Kevin.
He can take it. You picked Valak, right? So 2-1. Trap is in a battle. He's throwing punches right now. He's spinning around, and
God.
it might land on him, and it does. The Trap guy moves on. The Butcher to the final four. Over to the other side, we have Emotep versus Michael Myers.
That
I've
tough.
talked highly of both Emotep and Michael Myers, but I've got to go with Michael Myers at the end of the day. He's just he has too many abilities. He can just persevere too much. And every time you think he's dead, he's not dead. So and as Emotep knows, death is only the beginning.
First of all, I don't think that quote was used in a correct way. But anyway,
Are you kidding me?
Emotep is literally already dead. I mean, Michael Myers can die and like not die, if that makes sense. But I mean, Emotep can just scream and suck the skin off of this guy. Like, there's no way. Emotep.
He has a mask on.
So Michael had the scream in the Mummy where he dies.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that. I'll tell you that right now.
No, I do think we had this matchup last year, and it is a very tough matchup for Michael because Emotep is literally immortal. He's a walking
So
plague
is Michael.
upon mankind, an unholy flesh eater with the strength of ages and the power of invincibility. So I do think Emotep would get this win. Emotep, 2-1. The wheel is spinning. Michael's in a battle right now. It's spinning around, and it's gonna land on Emotep.
Sorry, Jake.
So Michael Myers does lose. It's a tough matchup.
Just like Behemoth, Michael gets screwed these brackets every year.
The last matchup on the bottom right side of the bracket is Bob versus Freddy Krueger. So, what do you think?
You know what? I think Bob's riding high after the first matchup, beating the Thing. And who knows? Maybe that's actually the Thing underneath Bob. So I think Bob has an extra edge to him to have Freddy off of it. I think Freddy doesn't want to have anything to do with the Thing. So after seeing that Bob has beaten the Thing, Bob's going to ride this thing to the Final Four. Because again, Bob's been done wrong in the movie, and he's making a redemption tour right now. This is stop number 2.
May, what do you think?
I still think Bob shouldn't even be in this round right now. But I also don't know if he sleeps, so really the only time Freddy is strong is when you're sleeping. So if Bob doesn't sleep, then Freddy is just like non-existent. So
Just imagine Bob running in the dream world.
I also just, this is lack of lore for me if Bob sleeps. I mean, is there a Wikipedia page I can look at lore and I don't have the right facts? Probably go with Bob. I cannot believe I'm saying that, but
Bob, you go to the Final Four?
yep.
Yeah, I gotta go with Bob as well. I mean, Freddy Krueger, he has some experience, but I mean, Bob is just a force, and he can run with his flailing
He's not a
arms.
force.
He can run really fast, flail his arms around. He's gonna get a punch in there, and he's gonna win. Okay, 3 out of 4 chance for Bob to win against Freddy Krueger. Pretty likely, wheel spinning around, and it'll be Bob to the Final Four. So then Bob goes to the Final Four. And if we look at the Final Four right now, we have Sinister, we have the Trap Butcher, we have Emotep, and we have Bob. So let's go to the next matchup. We have Sinister versus the Butcher. Meg and I's top picks going at it. So Jake, what do you think?
I mean, obviously the Butcher has more abilities to take out Bionic-like demons, so because of that, I think he has much more of a chance to. I mean, apparently he beat Bionic in the first round, the second round.
That was not
But
right, though.
I think it was, in my opinion, it was a fluke of a win.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Bagheera winning this battle just because he's got some abilities that I don't really know about Bagula.
Megan, what do you think?
Sinister. There's no question. I mean, this guy could be farted on and he could be gone. So
The
You just
disrespect
said
is
it.
loud.
You need to watch Track, man.
No, the Butcher is a force to be reckoned with.
Can't watch
He
anything
doesn't
right
get he doesn't get flustered under pressure, and the Sinister guy's gonna be looking at a picture, and he's gonna be in it this time. He's
I
gonna
don't
get the
think
win.
so. I don't
He's gonna be
think
hiding in a pool somewhere, and he's gonna get the win. Wait, so you guys both said Sinister? So, all right. Once again, Bagheera has the advantage. Bagula, the Trap guy, is still battling, and dang, he loses. My favorite goes down. I guess he looked at the one, he pushed the wrong person down the stairs and got taken out.
You're not pushing this guy down the stairs.
So Sinister moves on to the championship, and the other matchup is Emotep versus Bob for the Final Four. I mean, this is a heck of a matchup.
And this one, I mean, no one would have guessed this is your Final Four matchup, but I mean, no offense to Emotep again. I think Emotep is a force to be reckoned with. He definitely has a ring that's a valid ring. This is not some COVID ring or anything like that. This is a legitimate ring, and because of that, I mean, it's going to be a clear, really good fight. But Bob is just this is actually another thing. Like, there really isn't much space for Emotep to take from him. So because of that, that's also going to give Bob an edge. And again, you don't know he's a thing or not, so I'm going with Bob to just keep shocking his way to the top because his redemption tour is on round 3.
May, what do you think?
I am appalled.
Appalled by Bob.
I just don't think he could beat Emotep. This guy just sits somewhere with this magical pixie dust and
He works for
head,
Beetlejuice,
like,
man.
I'm gonna go with Emotep on this one.
This is a tough one. I don't know really who to pick here. It could be a battle either way. Bob could run in there.
I know who you're picking.
But I think Bob's gonna get this win, and
Absolutely ridiculous.
it's gonna be 2-1 in favor of Bob. You know, no, I'm actually picking Emotep.
Are you kidding me?
Emotep would
You
win.
change your pick.
I changed my vote. Can't change your vote.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Emotep. Bob might make me eat my words. It's gonna be 2-1 in favor of Emotep for the championship round. And it will be Bob. He pulls the upset and advances the championship, takes down the original champion of Monster Madness, and Bob is in the championship now.
I'm gonna be so upset if he beats Bagheera.
And now the championship is literally the Sinister Demon,
Bagheera.
Megan's pick, versus Bob.
Bagheera and Bob, the bees.
Bob. So, what do we think? Sinister
Once
versus
again,
Bob?
Bagheera and the Sinister guy, Bagola, Bagheera, whatever his name is
Bagheera.
he's obviously a force to be reckoned with. He's made himself, he got himself to a championship appearance, but Bob is just riding a momentum wave like we've never seen in the history of this tournament.
Cinderella story.
And you know what? He's going to finish it off right now. This is round 4. This will totally rectify all the issues that happened at the end of Beetlejuice 2 that were unjustified. So this is when Bob's going to sail off to the sunset and walk away to the ring. Third ring. Well, first ring, but third tournament.
Megan?
I'm tired.
Is he the one to take down Sinister?
No. Bagheera all the way.
See, this is where it sucks. 'Cause I'm the deciding vote, and I hate to be the one that sways this because it's a big deal, and I have to decide. So,
No biased opinions. Only realistic facts.
Megan, okay,
Only
the Sinister
realistic
Demon has some scary scenes, but
Oh my god.
Bob is just too powerful of a being and cannot be contained. And I am picking Bob for this championship round.
You were clowning
And-
Monster Madness name.
Somehow it goes from the underdog to the semi-favorite. The wheel is spinning, and it looks like it's gonna land on Sinister
my
anyway.
God.
And Bob falls just short.
What a freaking
And-
bullcrap.
What do you say to him?
Sinister is the winner of Monster Madness, Mini Monster Madness Halloween Edition 2024. And
You can put in Angry Joe's bullcrap.
but
What the F was that?
yeah, Megan's pick was right.
I mean, Bagheera is the best.
Bagheera somehow gets the win. But Jake, what are your final thoughts?
I mean, it was a hell of a run by Bob. I mean, go from the very first round, take out the thing, and just ride that all the way to the title game. He definitely fought and did well, but just wasn't able to finish out that last match. And Bagheera obviously was definitely an underrated team winning this thing. So hopefully Michael Myers can come back next year. But shout out to Bob for a great run. But congratulations to Bagheera for the championship.
Yeah, let's not forget the Trap, the Butcher made it to the Final Four, made a heck of an effort as well. So let's give a round of applause for him. No, I'm kidding. And thank you, Jake and Megan, for joining me on the Mini Monster Madness. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and let us know down below who should be in the next Monster Madness. Have a good Halloween, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.